Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and all the core gamers out there. CAJman777 here, welcoming you back to Monster Hunter Double Cross Episode 8 today. Last time, we hunted down a Lagombi and a Yan Kutku in the same episode. This time, as I was doing quests for, the villager quest, because there was that extra Kutku hunt, I ended up getting a special request from the Guildmaster over in Kokoto Village. So rather than going to hunt the Daimyo Hermitar in this episode, we are going to be doing that. Now, I have a feeling I know what this is, because if it's red and 3-star, if I recall this playing from Generations correctly, you guys are about to have a very fun time. Is this Mega Dash? This has got to be Mega Dash juice. Alright. Anyways, there's a reason my item pouch is stupidly stocked. I have max potions, life powders, everything. There's a reason. And a good reason I'm stupidly stocked. I might know what this quest is. It all depends on what this translation is. But we're going to head over to the Kokoto Village and see what the Guildmaster has to say. And as we do that, as we transfer over, I do want to give a quick shout out to all of our Patreon donators. Jazzy Floof, Valentine Blaze, MickeyPhorGens, MaddiLeigh, and Inky Inkling for their continued support. Thank you guys very much for that. So, let's see what the Guildmaster has to say. Congratulations, Hunter School, or by the whether alone, but if the Hunter before. One person said there's something strange going on. Of course, the level. Okay, there's something strange going on. This is not what we want, so we're gonna send you out to investigate. Please try the job. But he's got something else to say. Hang on. We've received request of a flying dragon who's there. A huge flying dragon that nobody's seen before. And it's taking over the area. We're sending you into... the area is so high, so valuable because of all the nutrients. But, essentially, I'm looking for... A doctor has put in a request for a treatment for a disease. But there's also a large monster in the area. The ingredients are wyvern eggs. So we're going to have to deliver the wyvern eggs. And actually, that is the exact quest we are going to be doing right now. We're going to be doing this for Kokoto Village. It's an exact request. I need to make sure that I get the right boost here. Defense Surgery Large. This is Defender High. I need this. You guys will see what it is in a second. There's a very particular reason. I also have this sword on my back. If this is the quest, I think it is. This sword does ice damage, and the giant monster in the area, if I'm not mistaken, if this is the correct monster, is going to be weak to that ice. So I'm gonna go Adept style with Sakura /1. Gotta make it the SP art. Don't forget to make it the SP art. There we go. And we've eaten. We're ready to go. We're gonna accept this quest, and let's get it started. Level 3. Personal request. Deliver 2 wyvern eggs with a large monster in the area. Okay. Let's begin, shall we? Simple gathering quest, but the sight of a large monster. This was... Remember how I said I've played through Generations? Alrighty, I've played through the Standard Monster Hunter Generations. Standard Monster Hunter Generations had this going on. Essentially, there was 4 new monsters that have taken over the areas. Essentially, and you are here to investigate what these monsters are doing. So that's actually what we're going to be doing here. We're going to be encountering a monster that you guys haven't seen yet, but I am very familiar with. And I'll explain it as we get into the fight. But let me say, this is going to be a long video. Because, oh, what is my equipment? I need to actually check this. -5 thunder resistance, okay. Alright, well, I'm going to be taking a little more damage than expected because of the thunder resistance, but I have packed. I have brought potions, mega potions, antidotes. Antidotes I don't know why I have. Mega dash juices. I should have brought a demon drug. On top of that, I didn't decide to bring in demon drug, but I brought max potions, ancient potions, life powders. I've brought everything. I have restocked. I have even brought traps for this fight because as soon as we enter this cave, it's gonna put up question marks saying, oh no, what monster is this? Well, I know very well who this is. Hello, my friend MHXX. Fight me. Take some ice damage. This is the MHXX, also known as the Astalos in the English version of Generations. His rough English translation of MHXX translates to Lightning Dragonfly. He is a very powerful monster with very powerful electric-based attacks, with some of the coolest looking armor in the game, some of the coolest attacks, and one of the coolest themes in Monster Hunter I've ever heard. He has got some very awesome attacks, and you guys are going to be enjoying the fight to the fullest with the MHXX, because yes, this is our first encounter with MHXX, and yes, I will be taking him out. I am willing to get the parts early before we actually fight this guy, but he has some very powerful based attacks. He's got energy, he's got electric based attacks, and as he fights, he charges up more electric energy. He has electric blasts that he can fire out of his mouth that actually turn into electric lightning bolts on their own, and they do move. You do need to be careful of all of his attacks. He is very, very fast. However, you can indeed cut off this monster's tail. I will be attempting to cut off his tail. That's his standard charge attack when he goes in mid-air. But I am going to be trying to stay on him as much as possible during this fight. He does not do a lot of damage, luckily, but I can take him out. It's going to be a while, guys, so be prepared for a very long fight. But I am ready. I have fought MHXX many times in the past, and I have pissed it off. Here we go. This is where he actually starts throwing his more powerful attacks at me, including some arm slams, I should say wing slams, because he's a wyvern. But now that he is fully charged, this is where he can start unleashing electric rain. That tail actually just hit my cat, and that element that you see that has afflicted my cat is known as paralysis. This monster can inflict paralysis with his tail, and in fact, I'm actually going to be attempting to cut off his tail because the MHXX is one of the monster's tails that you can actually cut off. Also, his MHXX, his abbreviation for his name is called MHXX. That was what we decided for the English name, but listen to this guy. It's really tough to fight this guy in that cave, but what he was just doing there was his strongest attack. But what I want you guys to do is, while obviously the sword slashers are going, go ahead and listen to his theme song for a little bit, guys, because I'm gonna let you. So here's the audio for you. Right, so yeah, now that you've got a little sample of his audio, yeah, he's not a monster to be trifled with. I'm going to have to run forward to avoid that, and he's doing the slam. Is he doing the slam? Yeah, he was doing the electric slam, which is his strongest move, and he can only do it when he's fully charged, too, which is a scary, well, it does more damage when he's fully charged, I should say, but, I brought an ice weapon for a very good reason. MHXX is very weak to ice. Now, I do have to deliver eggs that are in this nest right here, but as I said, we are going to be taking down the MHXX, and I'm glad I brought this ice weapon that does 15 ice damage. He went out this way. I think he's going to go feed, actually. I will be slaying him first before we go complete the Wyvern Egg quest, because this is going to take up the entire episode. Now, what I'm going to do here is I'm actually going to pop a Mega Dash juice, which will allow me to continuously run without any stamina drain or stamina penalty when it wears off. So I will be using that to hunt down MHXX very quickly. I refuse to lock onto him, obviously for, fear that the video will freeze. So there he is, once again, and we do get to fight him in Veridan Hills Night, so you can actually see this guy electrify and power up. It's pretty cool, but he's a great monster for Bushido style players because of how fast he is. I feel like every monster they invented in this game. These monsters are, there's 4 of them. They're known as the Fated 4. Every single one of these is very, like, has their very own style that kind of counters them. Now, of course, Double Cross introduced 6 styles, but when Generations first came out, I compared all of them to styles. I compared the Astalos or the MHXX to the Bushido style. I compared I compared one monster to the Striker style. I compared one to the Guild style, and I compared one to the Aerial style. I mean, you would think, oh, Lightning Dragonfly, isn't he Aerial style? No, I feel like it's a lot easier to counter this guy using using Adept rather than Aerial, because it is a lot easier to fight him this way. But I do love this fight. Obviously, you're gonna hear a lot of, you've probably been hearing it throughout the episodes, like all my button clicks. That's absolutely intentional, and my cats are gonna go down. I'm not too big of a fan of that. I'm gonna try and actually cut off his tail here, because this weapon isn't the sharpest tool in the shed yet, as it just decreased sharpness again. I'm gonna try and counter slash him in the face. That didn't work. Not gonna try and die here though, but I should probably go over the ailment that he inflicts. Thunderblight is an ailment that a lot of players have to be worrisome of, because Thunderblight, when you do have Major or Minor Thunderblight is represented by 1 Thunderbolt, Major is represented by larger and a smaller Thunderbolt. You are more likely to get stunned when you have Thunderblight active. So you do need to be very careful, and which is why I, half the time, I play Bushido style, because I can dodge through attacks relatively easy. Except when he does, like, you know, the small chip damage attacks like that, because then it gets annoying. He does have that charge move that I did get hit by, unfortunately, but the Thunderblight did wear off, so I'm not too worried about that. Oh god, hello. Okay, take one of these. Take this right to the face! I'm gonna try and, oh, got the charge off his tail. Nice. So, the more damage you do to MHXX as you fight... Oh, he's weak. I should set a trap down, honestly. Oh, broke his crest! Oh, I feel sorry for this guy. He's also tired out, so he can't fire the electric blast. But if you're too close, it still can do damage. So you do need to be careful. So while he's tired out, I'm stealing his shiny. As long as he doesn't... Yeah, you can't do anything, dude. I'm going to steal his shiny, and I'm going to sharpen my blade in his face, because, you know, why not? He's like, oh, you think you're so tough? You think you're gonna fly away at me. Okay, I'm watching his shadow. He ain't that tough of a monster. I love fighting this guy. I love this guy's armor set, as you can probably tell by the thumbnails of the video. I mean, let's be fair. The thumbnails of this Monster Hunter series, that is his armor set. And that's what it looks like. And I love it. Also, credit to Little Chew for, again, doing an amazing job on the armor set, because it looks absolutely incredible. Roar for me! Yes! Give me that counter attack! Beautiful! Hit me. Oh, too bad! You can't! Have another one. Alright, I'm gonna see if we can get a little mount strike on him here, because we've got a mounting point. I missed. Uh-oh. Haha, I'm under him. He can't hit me. I'm under him. I'm gonna try and actually mount MHXX here, because if I can drop MHXX down with a pretty good mount strike, that would be great, because I'd like to really try and cut off this guy's tail, because this guy, as I've said, has a cuttable tail. I mean, I can cut it because I can reach it with a longsword, but if I can mount him, I'd get a free drop down, which in the long run is something I would really like. How dare you just turn away from me? His wings are now charged up, so I do have to beat his wings down a little bit. Obviously when he gets charged up, he starts using a lot of powerful thunder-based attacks. Ow. And the cool thing is, he's got a really cool knockback animation when you do get hit with some of his thunder attacks. You, like, go flying backwards, and if your back hits a wall, your back hits the wall first, and you just go flopping on the ground, like, in pain. It's a really cool detail. Get mounted! It's a really cool detail, and I do love his ride animation. You see, there's a lot of monsters with this ride animation, but it's very cool nonetheless. Oh, he's doing it again. Oh, God. He's not a very happy boy. No roars? Alright, get him dropped. Now we're gonna do this. We're gonna run up to the tail. Catch this. Bang, bang. 1, 2. Tail's not quite off yet, but I can do a couple more hits in on the tail. If it was if it was a higher grade Sakura Slash, I would be using that. Obviously, my weapon sharpness has gone down. And it looks like we have broken one of his wings as well. Woo! I had to turn my I fear locking onto him because I fear like the video will freeze. But if you turn the camera up at the right time, you can dodge a lot of his attacks. That is a strong attack he does have. Boom, boom. I do love the ice elemental that I can put. Look at that, 3 adept dodges in a row. Come on. You can't get any better than that. Give me 4 adept dodges in a row. How about that? This is why this guy's so easy to counter with the style I play. And this is why I play this style. I saw this monster and I'm like, I feel like being able to dodge this guy's attacks, because this guy I knew was going to be the fastest of them all. The fastest of the Fated 4. I knew he was going to be a toughie. He is technically, I would say, MHXX is also the glass cannon of the group, as he is the weakest in terms of health. But the damage he dishes out is absolutely unbelievable. Henceforth, with his lightning strikes and then this slam down attack, that really just creates a massive cloud of lightning. And he is now he has now dragged the charge into his face, which will actually allow him to use a lightsaber head-like attack, which is rather scary to deal with. And both my cats are down, but I've fought this guy so many times, I don't need no cats to fight MHXX. Even in this armor, I've got him down. I've got him on lock. I don't even care. I'll take that hit. I will gladly take that hit, because you're not going to hit me again. You want to know why? Because your tail is coming off! I promise you guys, I'm going to cut this guy's tail off before the end of this hunt if it doesn't come off. Alright, where are you flying to, buddy? Going back up. Going to 4. Not going to 4. Uh-oh. Did you fly over it? He could have flown over it, and I'm a little intimidated if he actually flew over it, because tracking him is... He's in 10, I think. He might have gone to 9, which is... I don't want to fight him in here. I might have to. He's not in here. Okay, that's good. The Apollodonts are still acting crazy, so he's still somewhere in the area. You can see when they get on their hind legs like this, or they act like that, the large monster is still in an area next to him. He's probably over here. Yep, there he is. And the fight continues. Charge me. You failed. Now get countered. Get countered hard. The hard reads. The skill. The hard reads. Madman. I got him down. This guy's going. He's just... This is it. Alright, he did flinch because his tail is taking quite a bit of damage. I do plan on putting this man in a trap momentarily, if I can get him tired out again. I do want to try and get his tail off first, if that is at all possible, as long as he doesn't turn around. And he turned around. A little upset he did that. Let me see if I can hit the tail at least. Got it once again with another ice hit. We do need to sharpen again. I will be sharpening throughout this fight entirely. This is the 5th time I've sharpened in this fight. Now, the reason I'm not setting a pitfall trap is because the pitfall trap will actually trap him completely in the ground, and I won't be able to hit his tail until he pops out. So I'm actually the best trap for me to place at this point would be a shock, but I can hit it when he does get tired out like this. And because the longsword does have a nice reach, I can also hit his tail that way. Also, the first time I fought this guy in Generations, I did not have an ice longsword. So, I mean, this is actually just making this fight easier for me, because ice is this guy's weakest element. Obviously, thunder is his strength, and ice is his weakest. Another thing I should mention with the Fated 4 monsters is that the Fated 4 monsters, they all kind of counter each other. One's thunder, one's water, one's fire, one's ice. The main 4 elements of Monster Hunter that aren't the abnormal ones. So that's always a special time there. Get it cut off! Not quite cut off yet. I want this tail off, though, badly. Not doing too bad though, honestly. Obviously taking quite a bit of damage against him because he's a powerful monster. But we'll be taking care of him. I promise you that. Drink a little potion. He's going back that way. He might actually be going to feed, which is kind of dangerous. I might be able to mount him again though. If we can mount him again, we'll go pretty far. Oh, he's actually right here. Now would be a great time to set a shock down. That would be a great time to set a shock down. And my blade lost sharpness again. All right, this blade really does not have a lot of sharpness. Oh, here we go. Lightning shot out of the tail. And he's supercharged. And he's tipped. And I'm cut. This is where I cut his tail off. If I don't cut this tail off here, we're gonna have problems. Come off. So I know this weapon isn't as strong. Ow. I know this weapon isn't as strong as the weapon I normally use to kick your butt. But, I mean, it's still ice. You still hate ice. Dodge. The thing with the lightning, his shots travel around you at first. So, newbie hunters will think, oh, if I just go to the side, I'll be fine, right? No. Wrong. He actually predicts. There it is! His tail's off! And I got a shiny drop out of it, so we're going to be picking both of these up right now, as long as he doesn't charge me again, which he's thinking about it. We did get a tail. That might be Astalos Scissor Tail. Let me check my item pouch. Don't you press that button. Don't you press that Abandon Quest button. I need that button. No, I did not get a Scissor Tail, unfortunately. I got a plate. Whoa! I was too focused on looking at what item I actually got that, you know, Astalos hit me. And I will be calling him by his Japanese name and his American name. So if you think MHXX and Astalos are two different monsters, no. It's just two different names for the same monster. Alright, let's get a red blade. Let's get some sharpness in on you. Ooh! I like what I just did. And he does not, apparently. He's pissed. Again. We like pissing off the monsters here. Ow. Okay. This is where I roll over. Oh, no. Oh, thank God. Whew! I nearly kicked the bucket there. If that attack would have hit me, I would have died just because of what my defense is right now. You missed. Ha 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 ha. Ah. Canceled my hunter art. How dare that man. That's the first time he's canceled my hunter art this fight. I unfortunately did time it wrong as well. That was very bad timing on my part. Can you not? Okay, what are you thinking? What are you planning? Oh, okay? There's your lightsaber head. The lightsaber slam attack, as I call it. All right, get some green sharpness back in there. I would say now would be the time for me to set a trap down to 4 mega potions. That's all right. I'm just gonna woo. Okay, down to 4 mega potions. I should be okay. He's going over there. I'm gonna quickly heal. We got 3 mega potions left. This is usually how it goes the first time you fight him anyway. When I get higher armor, obviously, I'll be using less mega potions on this guy's fight. But because I am in such a low grade armor right now compared to what the Fated 4 do in terms of damage, I am going to be using more potions. But I assure you, he is actually limping right now in 15 minutes. I'm actually going to cap him right now. And then we have to go deliver the eggs. And I know where he goes to sleep, so we're gonna pitfall him. We're gonna cap it, and that's gonna be MhXX. Coming, buddy? I know you come into this area first. Are you going right to the nest? He might be going right to the nest. The moment he goes to the nest, I'm just gonna set a pitfall under him and cap him because I can do that. Also, I never showed you guys this, but if you go to the gestures menu and you wave at this balloon, it marks where the monster is on the map for you. And you can only do it once per hunt. But it does do that. And he is not in 5. He's down in area 2. I thought he was going to fly up to the nest for a second because he was limping. But we're still going to cap MhXX here. And end his miserable existence. He might be attempting to fly away. I'm going to see if I can make him angry. Alright, now that he's down, I'm going to set very quickly just a pitfall trap right here where he would attempt to flee to, if anything. And we're going to try and draw him over to it. I know he's got to walk a bit further. He might actually charge me here, and if he does, he's going to get capped. 1 trank bomb, 2 trank bombs, and he is captured. We'll be getting rewards at the end of the hunt for him, so he'll stay there for a little bit, but that is the first successful Astalos hunt that we have done. So now all we need to do is, you know, head back. Use 7 mega potions that fight, 1 regular potion. Not bad. No max potions, no ancient potions, and no life powders were used. So just sticking with mega potions, that was pretty good if you ask me. But again, he's definitely a step up from some of the other monsters. Of course, I plan on making his armor set, and I'll show you guys parts of what his armor looks like. I mean, if I kill him, it makes things a little better. Also, drinking Mega Dash Juice, by the way, boosts you entirely. But because he was on this nest where these eggs are, because these are the eggs I had to deliver, I can now endlessly run all the way back to the base and have to deliver 2 of these eggs with the 50 minutes of the quest we have to do now. As you can see, 20 minutes have actually gone by in the hunt out of a possible 50, but we can deliver these eggs. No problem. We'll get back to base, and no problem, and we will complete the hunt. So I will cut to when I deliver the last egg. To be fair, that is a stupidly long walk to deliver 2 eggs. Took 5 minutes in itself just to deliver 2. So anyways, guys, that's it. We just gotta see what the Guildmaster has to say, and we'll call it an episode. We have successfully hunted, and what I can say, we have successfully captured our first MHXX, which is beautiful. I'm sure you guys are really looking forward to seeing how it works and seeing what his armor looks like. I mean, you guys can see it based on the thumbnail picture that was made for me. But anyways, we got a talisman. And I got some good stuff here. And we're going to appraise this talisman, and we're going to check it. That looks like... I'll actually take that talisman, because I'm not sure what that skill is, but it was a skill name I haven't seen yet. It might be translated differently in English compared to what I was saying. For what I was seeing the name Adversity. It might be something else, like Expert or something. Conveniently, there is a very nice page from Chronico that is helping me through a lot of this game as well. It shows me skill names, etc. But anyways, we're going to talk to this little Palico. This Palico's going to give me something. This Palico ticket. And the Guildmaster. Or not the Guildmaster. I keep saying Guildmaster. I can't read what he's saying. Oh, okay, one of the few monsters. He's saying thanks for repelling it, and welcome, thank you, Hunter, for doing that. Anyways, let us go to the, I forget which one is the weapon armory, or the forge. I think it's you. It is you, okay. Do we get any parts of his armor? No, we didn't get any, we didn't get that. We did get his gloves. This is what his gloves look like. And I love the way it looks. We actually ended up getting 2 talons we needed from him, which was already pretty convenient. His waist piece I might have. I don't. All their armors are rarity 3. I do have their leg piece. That's Astalos' leg piece. I do love the way it looks. It gives some very nice skills, actually. Unfortunately, the minus skill is ice resistance. However, one of the skills is called Chain Critical. And Chain Critical is really, really broken. Essentially, the more you attack, the more your critical hits become. The longer you keep the combo going. It's a very ridiculously powerful combo. As for the weapons, unfortunately, we didn't get that weapon. Did we get the Greatsword? Didn't get the Great. Did we get any of his weapons? We got his dual blades. And if those aren't cool weapons, guys, give Thunder Element and have that 15% critical hit rate, I don't know what you guys are missing out on, but I want to thank you guys for watching episode 8 of Monster Hunter Double Cross. And next time, we're going back to doing some normal hunts, and I promise next time we're going to be hunting the Daimyo Hermitar. So, until then, This is CAJ Man 777 signing off. Stay safe, everybody.